Hi everyone, welcome back to Lovely Ladies of the Lord with Amy Friend from Divine Connection Ministries. I wanted to add a little part 2 to the skin regimen that we talked about. There's a couple more factors that came to mind. One is the sun. When we're out in the sun, we have heard that those ultraviolet rays are more damaging now than they used to be when we were kids. So if you're gonna you love the sun and you're going to be out in it, you really want to take precautions. You want to wear something very high SPF. You want to moisturize your skin afterwards. Drink water. Personally, I am not someone who likes being out in the sun and the heat, so my skin is very pale. I like to call it peaches and cream, but I'm very white. Some people prefer to have the tan look, the sunburn, and they even go to the salons to get that. I know my kids wanted to do it, my girls, and even at that time I was like, I don't think that's good for your skin. And now they're finding out that it is harsh on your skin, and that the artificial sun, basically, which is what it's doing, that is really damaging to the cells. And once you get older, it starts to show up more. Go figure. But you want to use a lot of moisturizer. If you're going to do it for short periods of time. You want to take care of yourself. You want to be the best you can be, and you got to realize that choices you make today affect your tomorrow. And we're finding that out from so many things that happen. You know, this is good for you, and then we find out 10 years later, oh, this is horrible for you, and then they go back and forth. So be led by God in what you do. That's just the main thing, be led. Ask Him what's best for you. Another thing I wanted to share was something I saw that was really neat, and maybe something to it. It's actually acupuncture points that you can use on your face that creates like a mini facelift over time without surgery. And these pressure points you massage, and it brings the blood flow back into that area, which in turn fills that area, which, you know, when you get thin skin, it's because the blood is not flowing as well through here and in the wrinkly area. So I'm going to show you where those points are. And you only massage them for like a minute, and you can do this several times a day. Try it for a week, see if it works. I mean, I've been doing it, and I can actually feel the tingling sensation of the blood flowing. So try it. You take your 2 forefingers. One of these points is right here, and you just massage this area for a minute, and just keep massaging that. Another pressure point is right here. You want to massage this area. Another one is right here. Now go up in there, stay down here, and just do this. Get the blood flowing. And then the last one, which is going to make me look really silly, but for your sake, I'm going to do it, is you put your finger here and you bring it up until you hit the bottom of your nose. That cartilage there, that bone right there. Okay, so let's get some feedback on that. See if you try that after a while and you get any results and you feel that tingling like I did. Maybe there's something to it. Anyway, I'm going to mention those 3 things and also remind you that's important to drink water. It's important to take the makeup off. It's important to be gentle with your skin, and it's important to moisturize. Okay, then here's your spiritual tip of the day. Did you know that what is being taught in the church, probably what you've learned, and our generation before us, and actually a few generations since the early 1900s, is not the same doctrine that was heard by the church since the time of Christ. Since the time Jesus came and brought the kingdom and taught the disciples and gave out what was within Him and the kingdom, and sent them to make disciples and said, go ye out into the world, and that was their known world at the time, and create disciples. He didn't say make converts. That's the Holy Spirit's job. But he said, go out and spread the good news of the kingdom. Well, if we have a system, a belief system that is based on fear, I don't think that's good news. Something that binds us up with a bunch of rules and regulations that keep us sad and depressed and just, a heavy yoke. And there's something wrong with that belief system. Well, come to find out through research and through listening to the Spirit, and after 10 years of a lot of stuff being taken out of me, a spirit of error that I had picked up in the church, that there is so many things that is taught now that Jesus did not mean for it to be taught this way. And he wants to take us back. The Lord is in the process of taking us back to the ancient paths, to what Jesus spoke, the ancient path he walked and he gave out, to the time where it was truth, and it was kingdom truth, the kingdom mentality, and it was based on the finished work of the cross and resurrection that brought us the new covenant. Most of the church is not walking in the new covenant, and that causes us not to have the inheritance that we should have. We are the sons of God, and we are living way below that level. That's because of error. Now, we have to be able to sit back and say, why do I believe what I believe? Where did my spiritual foundation root come from? Is it something that was passed down to me and I just believe it because someone else told me? Or is it because I researched and I read the Word with the Holy Spirit and He enlightened me? Am I open to receive truth that the apostles and the prophets are now bringing forth again and revealing? Because if we're so dogmatic about what we believe when we don't even know why we believe it or where it came from, then we're not going to be able to receive the new thing. And the Lord said, I'm doing a new thing. Do you not know it? A lot of people don't know it. And He also said there's, because of a lack of knowledge, His people are perishing. And they're not fulfilling their destinies. They're not, they're not receiving the inheritance that they should have on this earth. The abundant life that the Lord gave His life for us to have. It's a process until it isn't. But you have to be open to receive the truth. And once you realize that what we believe was not even heard until the early 1900s, wasn't even heard by the early church, wasn't taught by the early church, then it's one of those things that makes you go, Anyway, that's just a little spiritual tip I'm throwing in there. And this has been Amy Friend for Divine Connection Ministries, lovely ladies of the Lord. I will catch you in a few more days, and we're going to talk about, we're probably going to go into the foundation makeup, contouring, and we'll see where we go from there. So, God bless you real good. It's date night. Yay! I'm excited. Anyway, I'll talk to you later. See ya.